Hey there, welcome back. Tonight, we're gonna take on another journey deeper into the back rooms. So, get comfortable, get on your bed, put on your headphones, and let your mind drift as I softly guide you through level 36 of the Backrooms. So this will hopefully make you sleep and pay off your sleep credit card. Let's get on to it. So, level 36 is called the airport, also known as the airport terminal. Level 36 is the 37th level of the Backrooms. Remember, the Backrooms, if you don't know, it's comprised of levels that start of level 0, mostly containing of mostly empty rooms that span millions of miles. Level 36 appears as an empty and eerily pristine airport terminal, dead and frozen in time. The lights hum softly above you, and every gate has an airplane waiting for you to board. Their engines dead silent, moving still at a standstill. Okay. You are looking around the terminal. All of the seats, the waiting rooms, they're all empty. And it is very quiet. You know how airports in real life are so busy, from inspection stations to all the people waiting to get boarded, to board their planes. This one is very quiet because you're in level 36. You're not on Earth. So, despite how quiet and empty it feels, this place is still not completely abandoned. There are still businesses, shops, vending machines, even food, laid out in neat little styrofoam containers. Maybe there is a Dunkin' Donuts, maybe there is a McDonald's, maybe there is a Starbucks, KFC, who knows, any fast food you can think of. Alright. However, there is one big catch. Whatever you do not eat the food. It may smell warm and familiar, but eating that is very deadly. And despite your cravings, not despite, but your cravings might be your main threat. Eating that will get you poisoned. Many travelers report intense poisoning symptoms, and in most cases, you would not make it in 30 minutes. The vending machines here only dispense almond water. That is safe to drink, and one of the best places to stock up, especially if you're planning a journey into other levels of the Backrooms. If you check your phone for your location, because you get curious of which airport or the hell are you in. So, if you check your phone for your location, you might notice something strange. It'll say that you are in Houston, Texas, but don't be fooled. This is not Earth. You're not on Earth. You're not on a planet. You are still in the Backrooms. Now, about the exits. The glass doors leading outside might tempt you. They shimmer with sunlight or a soft night breeze, but don't go through them. Despite how promising the exits are, it looks like you're going to be in freedom, but they do not lead to freedom. They lead to something worse. Okay. You might see others wandering this level, which are called travelers, like you, exploring along this seemingly quiet town of an airport. So be cautious though, but kind. Most are harmless travelers that are lost or still or in the same situation, just trying to find a way to escape this airport. So, as you explore, you now think of entering the gates, because that's what an airport is. Your goal, your point, the point of going to an airport is to go on a flight on an airplane. And you start to think about the gates that you could go through. And so, you're going to explore, you're now exploring the gates, and now there are gates that you will expect, but these gates can lead to different outcomes entering them. So, each gate in this airport corresponds with a different airline. But do not expect to find your regular flight. Here are some notable airlines, and these airlines will take you to various levels. So, American Airlines, if you board the airplane, it will fly you through level 4. If you board a Delta airplane, you will land at the start of the level. No Delta, no change. So, if you just want to restart the whole backroom experience, just go on Delta Airlines. Southwest gates are rare, but if you enter that, it will enter to a new level, which level I have not covered, and that is level 42. Spare gates lead to level 34. United gates, those airplanes should be always avoided, because if you go into that airplane, you will die. They always lead to death, 100%. There are other gates in the airport that are unmarked, and the airlines are not known at all. Some say that if you enter those unknown airlines, unmarked gates, you may lead to different levels. That's what, according to some people, but no one really knows 100%. So if you decide to go board those gates, be warned at your risk, okay? Because no one really has came back and told what they experience on the other side upon entering those unknown gates. So now, I'm going to kind of explain another part or segment of the airport. So there is another area called the basement, the airport basement. So now, if you explore a little bit too far and venture out, you might find an eerie staircase. Or worse, you might fall into another area, and that's how you will discover the airport basement. A new area, only recently known. It's an enclosed space with low ceilings, white walls, and no end in sight. It's kind of a labyrinth of just silence. There's kind of like trams or trains that run around the perimeter of this area, but it's kind of motionless. If you find a staircase, it just goes down forever and ever and ever and ever. These staircases are believed to connect to another level deep inside, level 54. And you may find elevators. You might find one of them. If you step inside, there is a small chance, exactly 3.55%, that it's going to be called, you're going to encounter an elevator entity. Or if not, the elevator will take you somewhere else in the world of the Backrooms. So now, let's talk about the entrances and exits. So speaking of the entrances, you could only reach level 36 by taking something called a metro from any other level. But there are also people thinking or speculating that there are hidden entrances in level 9 or in level 11. Okay, if you recall, level 11 is another level of the Backrooms that represents a ghost story. And as for leaving, besides the airline gates, which I kind of explained above, where it leads to different levels and outcomes and entering the different gates, there is one more way. If you wait patiently for 2 to 3 weeks, you will hear an announcement. Dun dun. Flight 855 is now boarding. The voice on the intercom will echo, and it won't sound human. But when you hear it, walk calmly to the airside, follow the signs, head to the correct gate, and you will end up in another level, actually a sub-level. Whenever you do, don't look back. So, that is all, and that is level 36 explained. Okay, so that is all for now, and I hope this helps you go to sleep and ease off your sleep debt and pay off your sleep credit card. If you get to your tingles, please give this video a like, a thumbs up. It will be greatly appreciated. It makes me more motivated to make more content and eventually spread this out on a platform and have the opportunity to pay everybody's sleep credit cards. And so until next time, stay safe, and have a good night. I'll see you next time.